Welcome to part 24 of Let's Play Metal Gear Solid on the Sony PlayStation. In this video I'll be making a start to the VR training. When I first played this game I actually did the VR training first because I thought that's what you were supposed to do. I didn't actually have an instruction manual when I first played this game. But yeah, here's VR training. But it's not really necessary because the game, as you've seen, has a nice learning curve, and the codec calls will talk you through the game or whatever. And if you have the instruction manual, then you can use that. And some of the missions, some of the VR training missions, are actually harder than the real game. I'll go into those in a moment, but yeah, so it renders the VR training sort of redundant and sort of gimmicky, but they're fun nonetheless. But if you do them, it'll certainly make the game easier. The real game, I mean. Anyway, here's training mode, stage 1. Training mode, stage 1. Head for the goal while avoiding the enemy soldiers. Training ends if you are seen. If you've never done these before, it's a good idea to learn the enemy movement patterns. Otherwise, all we have to do is just head to the that sort of upside down pyramid thing, and as soon as we touch it, the mission ends. It doesn't matter if you made their vision go red. So they go, "Huh, what was that noise?" As long as they haven't seen you, because as soon as you touch the pyramid thing, then the mission ends and they disappear. Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to do that mission ostensibly, but there are faster ways, of course, which I'll show you later. I don't know who says Impressive Snake, but it sounds a bit like Naomi's voice. Anyway, training mode stage 2. Use the radar effectively and head for the goal. Enemy soldiers cannot see behind them. And there was me thinking they could. Oh, never mind. Who's that? What do they expect you to say? Yeah, my name is so-and-so and so, and I'm here to get to the upside down pyramid thing. So, sorry for passing through. Okay, we'll have to wait here then. If you want to, you can use the wall knocking malarkey, but you don't need to use that yet. There's a mission where we have to use that, but it's not here. Was it really impressive? Training mode stage 3. Take the safest path and head for the goal! Exclamation point. Crawl when necessary to get through narrow spaces. Okay, so the gimmick of this one is it has the crawl spaces. I don't know what those yellow light things that are following the grid lines are, or what the background graphics are supposed to be. I mean, sort of random data. I suppose they were trying to make it look sort of advanced, computery, futuristic or something, but it just looks weird. Anyway, that's that. What's wrong, Snake? Even though my codename is that as well. It says Liquid Snake. Anyway, training mode, stage 4. Find the best route and head for the goal. Some routes are less guarded than the others. The safest route is this one, but it's not the quickest, but, as we're not doing the time attack yet, there's no point in being quick. And if you've never played this before, that's the route you should take because it's because it is the easiest. Training mode stage 5. Head for the goal and avoid making loud footsteps in the differently coloured areas of the floor. The differently coloured areas of the floor will make the same noise that metal grating areas do in the tank hangar in the real game. So you want to crawl over them so you don't wake up these guards. How someone can fall asleep while standing up is beyond me. However, when I was very little, I do remember one time, I just woke up and I was literally standing by my bed. I just woke up. I must have been sleepwalking or something. That did happen, but I just sort of woke up or became aware and I was standing next to my bed. And I just got back in, and it was all dark, and I was a bit frightened because I was only like 4 years old or something. Anyway, that was fun. Training mode stage 6. Head for the goal while avoiding surveillance cameras. Directly below each camera is a blind spot. Sounds like they need a fish eye lens camera. But you know, maybe they weren't invented yet. Oh, he actually saw me. That's unusual. Yeah, that's because I was jabbering for too long. There we go.
Impressive.
Training mode stage 7. Head for the goal while staying out of the enemy soldier's field of vision. Crouch to hide behind low walls. The apostrophe there should be after the S because there's more than one soldier. But the people who wrote this are nincompoops, obviously. Anyway, this is the way you're supposed to do it. Obviously there are faster ways, but this is the way that a beginner would do it. There we go.
Impressive.
Training mode stage 8. Be careful about leaving footprints and head for the goal. The enemy soldier will follow them if discovered. Yeah, the only time this appears in the real game, I think, is in the tank, not the tank hangar, the helipad area, and yeah, and then you can make footprints there. If they see the footprints, they say, "Whose footprints are these?" and then they just sort of follow them around. Eventually, they disappear, though, the footprints, and if you keep sort of running away from them, you can just end up on a sort of wild goose chase where you're just sort of running round and round that sort of block thing. And of course the guards are too silly to realise, if I wait here, I can catch him and block him off. No, they never do that. You can just sort of run around like a merry-go-round. It's really silly. But, you know, that's this game for you. Training mode stage 9. Knock on the walls and head for the goal. Enemy soldiers are sensitive to sound. Use sound to lure them. You know, because obviously they're not deaf. I mean, of course they're sensitive to sound. We're all sensitive to sound because we have ears. Yeah, if you want to, you can use the knocking thing there, but, you know, you don't have to. It's a good idea to use the knocking here, though. I've done these too many times not to know all the tricks, really. I'm a bit rusty, but I still know the tricks. You know, I've done these so many times. I mean, I had my original videos up for ages, and I did them a few years ago. They're down now, but that's why I'm redoing this, because I didn't like those original videos. Training mode, stage 10. Head for the goal while using all the skills you've learned. Watch out for the searchlight. I actually decided to redo this because I thought I was a little bit too complainy in that playthrough. I've tried to tone down the complaininess, but still, obviously I have been complainy, especially in the second playthrough. You know, but I was more complainy in that. Anyway, so there are several routes. Again, this is harder than what's in the normal game. The only time you see searchlights, there aren't as many guards around. But if you get caught in the searchlights, then it's mission failed or whatever. If you go left, there's a camera there to avoid. You can go up there if you want and get in the crawl space there, but it's sort of awkward. The easiest way to do this is to go in the crawl space here. Yeah, this music is taken from the first Metal Gear game on MSX and NES, or NES as they call it. The music in the training missions for weapon and evasion in the Game Boy Color version and in the special missions disc on PlayStation is taken from Metal Gear 2, the second MSX game, which was made because Hideo Kojima didn't like the sequel on the NES, Snake's Revenge. He didn't like that. He had no involvement with that apparently, so he made another game on the MSX, and the music for those VR missions is on the Game Boy Color version and on the Special Missions disc. And the Special Missions disc has more than is on the Game Boy Color version, because on the Game Boy Color you don't get the PSG-1 or the Stinger missile launcher. So there are training missions for that on the Special Missions disc. Plus, of course, the training missions that have mystery and stuff. They're quite fun, and the puzzle ones, they're fun. But again, it's not worth, you know, getting 85%. You know, purely for getting the 3 ninja missions, because they're very disappointing. It's only worth completing the game because it's fun to complete. Also, the other thing that I mentioned and moaned about, getting the you know, the 100%, so you can get closer to Naomi, so you can watch her 15-second loop of her typing on her computer, and all you get to do is just look at her more closely. You never get to interact with her. What is the point of that? It's just rubbish. The only point of completing that game is, you know, it's a fun game to complete. It's not worth unlocking the stuff. I mean, the ninja missions are mildly fun, but they're not worth sort of doing all that work for just to, you know, just to get them, really. You know, but once you have unlocked them, you know, you can do them. They're mildly fun, but you know, it's not worth. You know, don't feel oh, I have to work hard to complete the game so I can unlock the ninja missions. They're not worth it, seriously. And certainly the Naomi thing isn't worth it. Anyway, that's the first 10 training mode things done. Now we can do the time attacks. Okay, if you get first place, Colonel Campbell will say, "Excellent, Snake." If you get second place, then you get the impressive Snake thing. And third place will get the Naomi voice, whatever, saying, "Good work, you're as good as they said." And if you don't get third place, but you still pass, it goes, or something. Anyway, we get 20 seconds for this. Let's see if I can do this first time. This is how you do this quickly. Oh no, I mucked it up. No, I need to do the flip thing. Not the choke. There we go. There we go. 0.7 seconds remaining. Okay, 25 seconds for this one. There we are. Good, first time. They're probably faster ways, but that's how I used to do it when I was younger. Oh yeah, the fast way for this is you don't want to use the crawl space. You want to, yeah, go this way. That's it. Yeah, obviously don't use the crawl spaces. Just try to time it so that when you meet the enemies, they're the other way. Yes, first time, good. But certainly you don't want to use the crawl spaces there. Okay, 40 seconds for this one. I think the way for this one is down here. We have to hide, maybe. So then go for it. Ah, try again. I'll see if there's a faster one. I vaguely remember this. I think we have to go the top way and then down or something. Ah, that was close. Yeah, I think this is the way. That music is very nostalgic. That reminds me of when I first played this game. I used to hear that noise a lot, believe me. No. No. Yes, yeah, got it. That's the one. The bottom line is you want to avoid things that make you not move. If you have to stop moving, then you're doing something wrong. Yeah, you have to go around the side and just keep moving. Oh, it doesn't make the grating noise, it makes the wet noise. I was sure it made the grating noise. I was wrong, it makes the puddle noise. So I was wrong about that. I'm a bit rusty, as you know. Okay, I think we have to go... Either way, it makes a noise. Grating or the puddle noise, doesn't really matter. I think I thought it was the grating, because on the Game Boy Color version, it does make the grating noise. It makes the same noise as it, because there's only one noise on the Game Boy Color version, because it's the Game Boy Color. Okay, can't remember how to do this one. I think we might have to lure that enemy out. But yeah, on the Game Boy Color version, it just makes the grating noise, because there aren't any puddles on that game, I think, or something like that. Yeah, so lure him out, and then... There we go. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Good. Yeah, you have to lure him out first. I'm a bit rusty. Okay, the camera one, 45 seconds. Lots more cameras this time, though. Oh, yeah, you can't go that way, can you? Who's watching the cameras? Who watches the watchers? There is a quick way of doing it. We might have to wait. No, they both saw me that time. This might take me a while, but I will do this. Okay, we'll have to go this way, won't we? No way I passed that. Or rather, I've got first place. Oh, nearly. I have to do 8 seconds, okay. So there's no way I should wait. As I said, you don't want to be waiting. If you're waiting, you've done something wrong. You'll never get first place. Yes, this way. Yeah, that's the... I tried to do that, but the wall stopped me. There we go. That's better. Yep. Yep, got it. Good. Oh yeah, the this one. You have to wait till they're turning that way. That's it, and then duck once, and then go again. I remember this one. You have to run to the middle, duck, and then run to the exit. Yeah, so wait for them to turn, and go, and duck. Go. Ah. Yeah, I need to be further in the middle a bit. Quite awkward, this one. Yeah, if I go forward a bit at the start, it will save a bit of a little bit of distance, I think. So go here. Go. That's it. Yes, got it. Yeah, I did remember the strategy for that one. Oh yeah, this one. Okay, we've got 25 seconds. Okay, wait for them to turn. There we go. I might go the top way, actually, because I'm waiting too long. That's it. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I just need to adjust that, really. You have to be quick in this one. I was sure this is the correct thing to do. No, I actually touched him this time. I might have to throw him and then go the bottom way. I might have to do that. I'll see if I can do that, actually. That's it. That'll distract him. Some of these really do have to be pixel perfect. I remember this is a tough one. Oh, I was round the corner. I just can't stop moving. I only have 25 seconds. This is going to be tight. I have to keep doing that until I'm successful, I'm afraid. I have no choice. I'm starting to think this isn't the way to go. Might have to go this way. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Then this way. No. Yeah, actually, this is the better one. Yeah, I'm a bit rusty at this. I think that's the best thing. I have to go this way. Okay, let's just run along the bottom, because that's out of their field of vision, because they're very short-sighted, apparently. And then just up here.
Excellent, Snake.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, but I know I can do better than that, so I'll have another go. Yeah. As I said, you have to be very quick in this one. Only 8 seconds. There we go. How could he not see me? It's ludicrous. Oh, under 7 seconds this time. Brilliant. Okay, that's that one done. Oh yeah, this one. I wanted to do the throw. I hate it when it does that. Accidentally chokes when I want to throw. You know, when I first started playing this game, when I wanted to choke, I would do the throw. So I always seem to do the one I don't want to do. With the throw, you have to press square and a direction. With the choke, you literally just press the square, but it's sort of awkward. This one's pretty tight as well. I think if you knock on the right, then he will head to the right, and so you have more leeway so he doesn't see you. So I'll knock on the right wall, I think. There we go, yeah, that's what I was talking about. I think we do have to knock for this one, I'm afraid. If you do throw this bloke over, he will come and search for you, so you have to be quick. If you have a rumble pad, then when they alert you, then you get a jolt, which does get annoying, believe me. This one is a tricky one. Okay. Come on, move. Git. There we are. Yeah, that's how to do that one. Ah, still mucked it up, though. I think I won't throw that man. I think I'll just knock and then just run past him. I'll just knock and run past him, I think, on the left. There we go. Yeah, I don't need to throw him, do I? Okay, knock here. That'll get rid of him. Wait for this idiot. Come on. Oh, git. I'll knock on the other side. Maybe he's more synchronized with when I run.
What was that noise? What was that noise?
I hesitated there. I shouldn't have hesitated. I could have done that. It's the only way to get the first place on this one. You have to run past him and touch the exit before he notices you. It's the only way, believe me. It is tough.
What was that noise? What was that noise?
That's it. Oh, nearly had it. Nearly had it. You don't get much time. He turns around pretty quickly.
What was that noise?
Oh, I actually touched him. I was trying to save a bit of time. As I said, this is much harder than anything you have to do in the game. Much harder. If you want first place, of course. Oh. How do we expect to defeat the Lali Luli Low if I can't even get the first place in this? Turn around, you git. Oh. I won't go to the left a bit when I knock. I'll just knock as soon as I get up to the wall. Might save a bit of time.
What was that noise? What was that noise?
Go, 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 go. Oh, now he doesn't turn around, of course. I'll go for the other man. I'll go for the other one.
What was that noise? What was that noise?
No, it's too late now. Yeah. I'll have to go for the... I need to run past the bloke on the right because the bloke on the left is never synchronized. It's bloke on the right or nothing, I'm afraid.
What was that noise? What was that noise?
Come on. That's it. No, too late now. Yeah.
Who's that? What was that noise?
Oh.
What was that noise?
No.
Who's that?
You may think the weapon... Well, if you're very naive, you may think the weapon ones are easier, but they're not. Just because you can shoot the guards does not make it easier, believe me.
What was that noise? Who's that?
You know, I think I will go for the guard on the left. I'll just have to wait for him.
What was that noise? What was that noise? Who's that?
It was already too late by then. I have to do it quickly.
What was that noise? What was that noise?
Ah. I am getting frustrated here. Quite frustrated.
What was that noise?
You have to get rid of this bloke. You have no choice.
What was that noise?
It's just this annoyance here.
Who's that?
I'll see if I can run underneath him. He seems to turn around on the top, so if I run underneath him, I might just avoid him before before he notices me.
What was that noise? What was that noise?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Impressive.
And still, it's tight. Still need to shave it nearly a second off.
What was that noise? What was that noise?
Come on, you git. Ah, almost had it there. You can't just run past the man. It's just within his field of vision. He will see you. You have to knock.
What was that noise?
There we go. Oh, got it. I got it. Look at that. 200ths of a second. That one is the toughest one, definitely. There we go. That's how we do it. Right. Now we've got 50 seconds for this one. You don't want to use the crawl thing. You need to go this way. Well, theoretically. I'll try the camera way. The camera way is probably better. Oh. No, this isn't working. I need to, I'll need to throw that bloke over, then go for the camera. I can just run by him. I don't need to throw him. I realised that after I threw him, I can just run by him. Let's just run by him. Because he turns around the other way. I have to be faster though, I think. They're in league with the Lali Luli Low. That's the problem here. Lali Luli Low is just too good for me. Okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't think that's the way. Let me see what this guard does. Right, it turns there, then turns back. There, then back. Okay. So he's there. Now he's back. Okay. He's there again. If I stand, he won't be able to see me if I stand at the bottom of the ramp or just before it. So if I stand just below the bottom of the ramp, it's about there. You shouldn't see me. Yeah. There we go. Ignore the camera, and we are there, baby. That's it. Good. That's it. I'll try that again, though, because that wasn't perfect. But that's how you do that one quickly. So he can't see me there, you see? And I can just run by him. I don't... Oh, no, he did spot me. I do need to throw him. I can't just run by him. I do need to throw him. I thought I could shave a few seconds off by running by him, but I can't. So if I stand here... That's it. Go. That's it. Ignore that and the camera. There we are. Even better than before. Yeah, good. Alright, that's first place and all them done. Right, now the gun shooting mode. Now the gun shooting is all timed as well. I won't do these now, I'll do them in the next video, but I will explain. The gun shooting ones are timed. Now you start off with a set number of bullets. If you have some spare bullets at the end, they will take off. They're used to take off some of your time. So the more bullets with which you finish, the more time is taken off. Each enemy needs a minimum of 3 bullets to die. I'll demonstrate on the first one actually. Needs a minimum of 3 bullets to die. Now you can save your bullets and choke them, but if you do that, that wastes too much time. You ideally never want to choke them. You should never need to choke them. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you have to kill them because the exit pyramid thing won't appear until all the enemies are dead. So if you do choke them, it takes too much time. I don't think I've been able to get a first place with choking. So you do have to shoot them, but you don't want to waste bullets. It's quite tricky at times. 15 seconds, ammo 5, enemies 1. So you want to use a minimum or maximum 3 bullets here. Now I used 4 bullets, you see. But you can choke them, but there's not enough time usually for that. There we go. So I've only used 3 bullets. So it's a good idea to count how many bullets that you have. It's a good idea to count how many bullets you have at the end so that you know you haven't wasted any, because then you know you've done a perfect run. But it is tricky, believe me. There we go. And then wait by the exit for it to appear. Yeah, it looks like it took off 37 hundredths of a second. Which is strange because I only had 2 bullets. So it's really strange how much time it takes off. It's not a perfect round number. Anyway, so I'll leave that there, I think. I'll save the game. No empty block, apparently. Okay. I'll save it to memory card too then, sod it. Anyway, so, yeah, in the next video, I'll be doing the gun shooting mode, just in case I make a save state, just in case the save didn't work, whatever, and, or, whatever rubbish. But yeah, I will, I'll do the gun shooting mode next time. Just before I go, though, I will show you there is a survival mission. Now, that one involves you have a set number of bullets, and I think you can find some more when you kill the enemies. And you have a set number of bullets and a set number of amount of time, and you have to do all 10 missions, gun shooting missions, and then get first place. That one is quite tough. And that's the only one where I've had to, when I first played this, I had to choke some enemies out because I ran out of bullets. So you really want to watch your bullets, really. It's just practice. And it is actually good practice for the real game because if you are going to go by, do the normal game by shooting the enemies to get past them, it is actually quite difficult if you haven't had the training, especially if you are going to go that route. But again, it's easier in the game just to choke them out, really. But if you are going to shoot enemies, it is good training for using the SOCOM. That's the SOCOM and the SOCOM suppressor, or whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you haven't been too bored by watching all my attempts. I haven't cut anything out. All my attempts are on there. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.